Architects. If you've never used one before, you might be wondering what all the fuss is about. Though they have a reputation for being a luxury service, there are architects to suit all kinds of budgets and provide essential expertise for getting the most out of a project. If you want a great design, a helping hand during the planning stage, and an expert guiding you through the process, then you need an architect. Here's what you need to know about factoring them into your budget. There are many different stages involved in the architecture process, and they all have their own individual cost. This is important to remember, as many firms lure customers in with lower starting fees, which will then make up by adding costs towards the end of the project. When it comes to traditional architectural practices, they typically price your project as a percentage of your total budget. The bigger the project, the more you pay. On average, a practice will charge between 5 and 10%. If this is your first time remodelling a home, it can be difficult to work out these upfront costs. After all, what's 10% of a budget you haven't decided on yet? We recommend using a consultation service to get expert advice early on. By working with a consultant, they'll be able to break down where your funds will be going and what you can expect back for your money. For your fees, you should expect in return existing drawings of your home as it stands today, architectural drawings, a planning package. You may also find your architect is able to offer technical drawings which your contractor can use to meet building regulations. Not all architectural practices are created equal, and the cost of their services will be affected by your location. London comes at a premium, the size of your project, its complexity, the reputation of the practice. While exploring your options, you'll notice some architects proudly shouting about RIBA. Being part of RIBA is a good sign of quality, but it isn't the be-all and end-all. At Resi, we're lucky to have RIBA architects on board, but we also have a whole host of other architects from different backgrounds who have a proven track record delivering great everyday homes. Want to be certain they're a good architect? Do your research. Look at their previous work, find their reviews, and make sure you have a good chat with the team. Architecture is changing, and you'll notice there's a lot more choice on the market than there was 10 years ago. Here at Resi, we're a great example of that. We're more than just an architecture practice. We provide everything a homeowner needs to extend, renovate, and create their dream property, including measured surveys, proposed design, planning, building regulations, finance, and introductions to vetted contractors and specialists. To learn more about what sets Resi apart and to access more hints and tips, head over to resi.co.uk for a quote in minutes.